Hello, hello, hello. We are going to be starting a franchise to rebuild the New England Patriots because they are kind of garbage and they're my favorite team. And post Tom Brady has not been too kind.
Meeting your
So we're
season
going to get
goal
in
comes with
here and
higher rewards, but also
probably
higher
lose
risk.
quite a bit, but I think we could probably make the playoffs. We're going to go for it. Hopefully we can. Okay. I do have a draft class. Next year's draft class. I'm not messing with the scouts at all. Ooh, offense is real bad, so we're gonna fake it till we make it with the defense. Always had a good run defense, but got a lot of young secondaries. And I don't trust them to keep them under any amount of passing yards. Not with Jalen Hurts anyway. Speaking of Jalen Hurts, now we gotta talk about him. Well, slowing him down begins with passing. However, I'm going to select scrambling because I'm not going to be able to stop him from throwing the ball. I really don't think I'm going to stop him from running either, but better chance to keep him under 75 yards rushing than any amount of passing yards. Okay, upgrading players right off the rip.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup and evaluate him on the field to unlock his true potential. Here are a player's motivations.
Real concerned with it at the moment.
This is the player card. This
Matthew, how old is he? He's 31. The lead of this defense. How many we got here? Mac starts off as 74 rated. The amount of Jones that are on this team. You know, Jabril Peppers had a incredible season last year, and they did him dirty in Ultimate Team. Ramondre Stevenson, he had a rough game. Real rough game. Christian Barmore, he's gonna be a stud. Him and Dietrich Wise. Okay, and I'm just gonna auto upgrade these guys. I'm not too worried about them necessarily. Alright. So let's go ahead. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's take a look at this depth chart. I did start at week 1 instead of the preseason, and I know this game likes to cut very odd people. So we're gonna see here. Like Reed, I think Reed got cut. That's a shame. See if he's a free agent, try to get him back. There's a lot of star potential on this team. We do have some older people, but for the most part, pretty young group. Christian Gonzalez, I'm so excited for him. White had a huge game. Dietrich Wise is another one. He had a really good season last year, and I think he had a better season than Godchild, but normal development trait. Let's see here. And you tackle right in. I like it. Thought maybe it'd have the actual, or at least the higher rated practice squad people. I usually don't just go into free agents and see if there's any immediate upgrades, but kind of bothers me we got rid of Reed at the beginning of the season. So I don't really know what happened there. Oh, okay. Well, he's somewhere. Someone picked him up, or heck if I know. Let's see. Weekly strategy. There we go.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. You can also
see, we told them we would keep them in check on the run, so let's go with the defend inside run.
set up practice reps for each position.
Half pads because injuries are ridiculous in this game, as they are every year. I'm going to do run inside because I don't trust Mac until we get him upgraded a little bit. He was very impressive
This is your team
against the Eagles,
profile,
though.
where you can find stats and play
take
calling
that
information about your team.
First quarter out of
Each
the
week,
game,
you can select a weekly team goal
unreal.
that will award stat points. Choose focus players each week who will earn.
I want to change focus player. We are not scoring 5 rushing touchdowns. All right, they are more confident than I am, that's for sure. No injuries, so far so good. Boom. All right. Last couple upgrades and we'll hop in. Not worried about them. Go for it. Alright. Playing the full games. Yeah, so worst that could happen, right?
It's week 1 of the National Football League. And
I want
if
to
it's
say
in
it's
the game,
all pro
it's in the
simulation.
game. It's the Eagles in the pass, and it kicks off next.
I'm not
on Madden
trying to be a
NFL
top 100
24.
player. I'm just playing for fun. Little audio bug there.
The Eagles ready to defend their
Ryland's
NFC
got a lot to
crown.
live up for.
2023 season
Live up to,
underway
rather.
from Foxborough. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So
Vinatieri,
here come the Eagles,
Gostkowski,
the defending NFC champs,
Folk.
led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season
You gotta
ago.
think Bill
Of
Belichick
course,
sees
that's
something.
Jalen Hurts.
And we
You know,
already
getting
knew that
a
Hurts was
punter
good
and a kicker
quarterback. But last year, he moved
in
to
the draft
elite
like that.
status. Under his guidance, the Eagles returned to the Super Bowl and nearly won it. And he's also one of the league's most dangerous players, thrown for 38 touchdowns his last 2 seasons and run for another 23.
I'll take it.
Calling no
I will
gain
take
on the
it in a
game's
heartbeat.
first play. Headed second down now.
Jalen Hurts makes me nervous. This Eagles team makes me nervous.
Throwing is Hurts. And his throw is incomplete. Well, this is really an interesting matchup here in week 1. Of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles.
I
or Tom Brady
very
on the field
rarely
today, but for the Eagles,
tried to exclusively call man-to-man, man-blitz, stuff like that.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the
I'm
Patriots
surprised
take
Jones
over. Well, the Patriots
didn't,
offense set to go to work with
I think he
Mac
returned
Jones
twice. He got rocked
in
both
his third
times.
season now out of Alabama.
They had like Ty Montgomery in there.
Jones in his second, have a brief challenge to his starting job. This is a big campaign for the former Rookie of the Year runner-up. He wants to get back to Pro Bowl form in this one.
Elliott.
So good starting field
I know he's
position
higher
for
rated
him
in
here
the
as they
game,
come
but
up 1st and 10.
I
At their own
personally, I would
44.
choose Ramondre Stevenson over
And
Elliott
they're going to
every day
stop
of
it
the
right
week.
at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, frick.
On 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Interception, why not?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You
So
get
on
spoiled
4th
playing
down, here's
Ultimate
Bryce
Team.
Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep, Jarvis
And
Landry.
Josh Allen. Oh, I think he hit me. I think it's going to
This
be
is
roughing the
taken
kicker.
around the 12.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
I will take that. Bail me out.
And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Rough first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big
Don't
play.
have the line to run
And that's
the ball.
exactly what offenses
Don't
try
have
to
the quarterback
avoid by
control the
using
ball.
motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running
let's
start,
go ahead and hope that
and make a big play behind
we got
the
a
line of
defense
scrimmage as he
to,
did just there.
He'll be
help us
stopped at
do
the
something.
35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to
I'll give
convert on
Elliott
3rd
a
down.
little bit longer, and then I'm
And set up the screen to Elliott. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
put Stevenson in if I have to.
On now the rookie 4th-round pick, Chad Ryland, for the Patriot field goal. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight,
I
probably
don't,
should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So
I don't
back on
play
the field, here come the Eagles
competitively.
for
I'm
their
not out
second
there
drive.
doing
And one
you
of
know,
the things
cheesy
we like
plays,
to hit
stuff
on
like
every
that.
year are the new rule changes, and we got a few for 2023.
I got plays I like.
A lot of procedural
I'll run 'em.
having to do with deadlines and roster construction and
have to
such.
win every
but
game.
two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes
Well, if
safety.
you guys remember,
and it's
Tom
hard to
Brady's
argue against
here.
What about, this is the
They're in
other
the
one,
lighthouse,
guys
the
can
rest
now
know
wear
it.
the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley.
Is that safety?
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to line up as safety.
Let's
Don't
go.
worry about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. side. There he goes, left side. Field as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there on a New England first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jones. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty
That's
flag
defensive
coming
pass
in late.
interference.
That might be PI.
Defense.
Oh my gosh.
So they take a decent shot, CD,
If
and
I'm
the
an
flag
Eagles
comes
fan,
out for
I'm
pass
furious
interference.
right now.
Yeah, a little
This is
DPI, as they like to
unreal.
call it in the business, right?
Y'all tied your
And the
shoes
farther
wrong
you get
today.
downfield, the more frenetic things get.
That's a
and
terrible
the more
pass.
calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of
I
a
felt the
slip
pressure
there,
and I
the
just
penalty will go against
let it
him.
rip.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
I love this play because a lot of times Bourne not even covered. Don't know why that
Throwing
is.
Jones. And he's got it. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Eagles offense back out getting set for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, you're down
stuck in
early.
some
How
mud
do
or
you get
something.
back in the game, maybe
What the heck
establish
was
the
that?
run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is a terrible, terrible matchup.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I love
A quick
Judon,
burst there, and
but
he nicely bit off.
he
Pretty
could not
decent
cover
game.
anybody
Play
in
number
this
7
game.
now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, corners. I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I knew it was a bad matchup.
Touchdown. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Come on, Jones.
To get this out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Runs over it. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly put defense on his back and just moved them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
In real life, I trust him.
10-yard pickup, and it's
might
enough
find
for
him in real
Patriot
life,
first down.
They did him dirty this year.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. There to stop and
Change of
Terrell
direction.
Edmonds. 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's to the right side.
Good job, Mac.
And it falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Back to throws. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Jones on first down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Right back to him for 10 more to first.
I thought that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Nice play from Smith-Schuster to get the first down, and he rejuvenated his career in a one-year stop with Kansas City last season. And the Patriots aggressively targeted him in free agency, hoping to jumpstart their offense.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
Really just need
That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation,
get the ball
they
in
just
the second
decided to
half.
think it was a smart move.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to be on the field and try and do it again.
Oh, no.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that
remember
is
last year was like need to be a 90
Make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about. A lot of
I don't even see an option.
They seem a little bit confused when he passes.
25. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw right side. Caught by
Way to be Peppers.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
They're the only reason.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Remotely.
They'll try and set up the screen and switch. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to appreciate guys trying to help you. But maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Brick.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the foul.
Duggar almost had that.
Didn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will shoot for a touchback here. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized push the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jones. It got his man complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw again. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy.
And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Going down the field like that, I'll take the field.
Points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The final second, that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with
Welcome back. Halftime over.
I'll tell you what I am gonna do though is I don't know about Elliott.
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
I just took him out.
And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running back and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys will lobbying for them.
We got the run down.
Now Jones to throw on second down.
Max
This is incomplete.
Oh my God.
Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
This is not how we were supposed to start the
Backed
second.
up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the
I
first.
tried. I really tried. I'm a big Patriots fan. I really tried to use Mac Jones and Ultimate Team.
Jones now.
Oh my.
Jones hit in the ball zone. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
I love this game.
Fantastic field
This is fun.
position.
We're having fun.
Has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
But that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And
No,
the Eagles the lead here in this third quarter. So
I
a very
got
strong
a
first drive in the second half, Charles,
kick
as
the
they
field
turn
goal,
that
got
halftime
a
deficit
safety.
into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they?
And it's been
Measured
kind
in
of
their
stupid
approach.
since then.
But boy,
The beginning of this game was about 4 or
Now
5
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it
questionable
away.
calls against the Eagles. Just like I said, you know, Tom Brady is here, so
And they'll start
maybe the
this drive
Patriots still
just
getting a little
across
bit of
the
treatment
30.
there.
Pretty nice work on the return. And the Patriots gearing up. Charles, you got to hear his ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
This is the live
Boy,
roster.
the way you described it
and
makes me think that one actually hurt
Patriots
them
had a
3
rough
times.
year last
Potential
year.
points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown
He's dead.
off of the fumble. And third,
out the stretcher.
they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
I love this play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is
Yeah, why would you
incomplete.
catch it, bud?
A lot
That
of
makes
force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
How bad would it be
Landry
if
now.
Mac Jones was
Now
not
a
there?
hit and a loose
Oh, it's a
football. Unfortunately,
Henry,
he's
but
able to
you gotta
recover his
come up
own
with
fumble.
that.
That could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball.
We had no business leading at the half.
After such a scramble, it's
Down now. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The second
Duggar!
pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I
Not
have
his
to
best
say,
throw there,
you
but where
play
he's sitting
ball.
right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where you're going
turn your
minute
back to
offense
it, let
yet.
it bounce
And
off
they've
your
got to think
dome.
about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today
good to know
that
they're
he's dropped the pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his
Think he got
rhythm is just
confused?
off?
I
He's
don't
got
know.
thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Offense set to go.
I don't want
And
to
our
talk
game's
about
hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag to back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this
What?
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He was in front of you when you caught
Speed there
that.
defensively because
He's in front of you. You catch the ball, him, and somehow he knocks it out by not moving.
for a minute. But that's
I need
great
him on
work
my
with the
team if
ball
he
in
can
the
make
air.
plays like
Never
that.
gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that is incomplete.
Mac Jones, I can't
So
stand
far in
you.
this drive, they've
Oh
done
my
some
gosh, I
good
cannot
work. They
stand
force
you.
incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure?
I'm
or
already
do they
not
play
the best
coverage
Madden
on this
player.
down?
having Mac Jones as my quarterback is making it a lot worse.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The defense, they're blitzing here. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Remember at the beginning when I said I'm not worried about my punter too much?
As this is sent away. Now,
and he's had
it's a 40-yard
more plays for the highlight reel than Mac Jones.
Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. What would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Play action. Here's Hurts.
What are you doing?
25. They'll get this one down near the 20.
He stops and you're going to run another 10 yards?
Another big play here as they strike for 31. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Yeah, I didn't.
Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Patriots ready to get the football back. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll
down play.
From the 27, Jones.
Oh, of course.
Incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He has just not had his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. That injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go to Elliott again.
There
he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
We did something. Let's go.
The century mark here in the season opener. A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still...
Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside to 20. Eagles set. Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Second down and 6 now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 83 for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any chat bots or chat viewers or
this short throw caught by
bot
Goddard. And he
viewers.
gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now throwing on third down there, but he
Not
cannot
believe
get
they
out.
stop them.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Holding. Receiving.
So, holding there on the return, and that'll
catches.
taken down.
Holy
A
moly.
good pickup there, 21
game
yards.
changer.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points First and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And the stop here will come at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Throwing Jones. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown.
Okay, let's see here.
You and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team.
Terrible pass, I know.
In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying routes.
Down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is gone. The 3rd and 2 coming up. They
Not much run after the catch.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and Hurts. And look at
Thank
this. They
you.
get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
New England trying to get a place on offense. A goal. About the 17. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team. Because we have eat up
The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Well, some good games around the league here early. And they work this ball upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. It can throw you off until you adjust.
Dallas Goedert.
Teams, we get your reset. They face a critical third down score here. Third down.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the foot.
You can't do it in this situation. Enough time on the clock to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Here's second down. Right, and that's complete. Now the Eagles will use timeout.
From the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now Jones and the Patriots down by a field goal. A little under it's remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. Incomplete. Intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Wrap up.
No, it's easy. You can't tackle him.
Takes this one back into
What
the
the
end
heck
zone.
was that?
And the Eagles defense gets a pick.
That hurts me so bad.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a
Terrible
10-point
throw.
lead.
Deserved to be picked off.
So the defense creating some
Don't deny
points,
that.
not only getting the interception, but then returning
You
it to
mean
the
to
end
tell
zone
me
for the pick six.
he broke rules like it was nothing?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's first down. Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw
Oh,
deep
yeah.
downfield.
Let's get another one.
And some room to work. He's on
Are you
his
going to be
way.
impossible to tackle too? This is fun. This is awesome. I'm real glad we did this.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a...
Oh, man. We need a right tackle, I believe. Man, we got a lot of work to do. Well, we're going to look to do some trades here. Yeah, you gotta go. Bud. Remember that. I wish. $27. Ooh, my brother'd be mad at this. I think they got a left two. Or is it left tackle? Yeah, left tackle. Oh yeah, sorry, Nick. All right. I'm gonna have to throw you a draft pick, and I don't understand the auto cut player, the week 1. Get rid of Juju Smith-Schuster. Get somebody who can catch the ball. It's just sad. Alright, draft picks. You want a 4th round draft pick? Probably not. Probably want more for him, yeah. We're gonna have to be stupid. I know this is stupid. But we really, let me try to do without that one. We really stink, and we need Maria's help. We don't have time to wait 9 weeks for players to develop too. You know what, Vikings, I feel bad I took those guys from you. Take a round 4 pick back for these 3 guys. Okay. When I said round 4, I meant round 5. Okay. And when I said round 5, I really meant round 6. Or further down, round 5 pick. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I really hate Hunter Henry being the fullback. Need to teach this guy how to toe tap. Okay, now you're gonna come and play left guard now. Actually higher rated as a guard. Even higher as a center, dang, okay. Yeah, I like that look much better. I feel like you should, maybe not. You are a I'm gonna make a couple more trades here in a second. Asante Samuel Jr. I'm gonna give up Stu for him. And I know it's stupid, but oh, he's one of my favorite players. It's not where he's at. You know, another player I used to always get was Randy Moss's son, Thaddeus Moss. Sad part is I don't know if he's actually on a team right now. You have to get him on that man-to-man. What do y'all need? Don't want either of those, but everybody. QB of the future. Well, not at 74 rated, you're not. Let's get it up. Okay. Just make sure Sante Samuel Jr.'s. Yeah, okay. What are you loading exactly? Alright, we'll go ahead and get another one in here. I'd really like to not start off 0-2. Okay. Hopefully no injuries. I swear if you ever do anything other than half pads, you're gonna get injured. And it can never be third, fourth string. Nope, it's your star player every time. Take hits all week long. Better.
Last week with 11 tackles. It's the Dolphins.
Team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on Braxton Berrios now for this. And look at this. Right away.
Ooh, that's the way to start the game, boys.
Patriots. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road.
Where was that last week?
But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Teams
extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Back out is kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
Dolphins and Bills are obviously good.
And not willing to risk another fumble.
The Jets,
sit on
you
this
know,
one.
in the game they're going to have Rodgers.
The Dolphins
so
set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback, now in his 4th NFL season. Tua Tagovailoa.
Challenger, not,
I
guess.
bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Atta boy, Judon.
Blown up quickly. He stopped before he could even get started. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. On second down, Tua. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go.
I don't feel like it
against
does anything
against
compared
their
to last
defense.
year.
I think even more so, he's want to avoid.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. We'll get a report when we return. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Old Jake Bailey.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Just a yard on the pickup there, second and 9. Looking to throw, eluding the pressure right. His throw
It's not at all where I told you to go, Gesicki.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and now it's third down. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Here as he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Fair catch call. Football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And this drive will begin with a run from Achane.
Can't stand that.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And he gets this all the way down to 25-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in it.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Same thing that I did there, partner. Quarterback. So the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's in.
Man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report tells me that they love hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now White lost the football. One of the linebackers has got it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be just not executing.
On second down, Elliott once more. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field.
They should not have repeats. They shouldn't go through 4 pages of the same play. Literally just the same few plays over and over again.
Third down at 13.
So
Two straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
At this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Holding. Offense.
So they accept the penalty of Fitz backwards. Off play action, here's White. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Deep Wise running through.
think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls.
The return is Jones. 10. So here are the Patriots to take over. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the 35-yard line. Run up and leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. For 13th down.
Good pick up by Elliott. It's a downhill physique for most NFL backs. Had career lows and carries and yards, but still ranked in or near the top 20 league-wide. And, of course, they made a productive score with 12 touchdowns.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll wind up a game of 27 on the catch and run. Jones on 1st and that can bring a little life to that sideline.
I don't want to say
down, but a nice little gain. It's rushing for him now to this point. Options galore here. 2nd and a give up the middle to H.A. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Here's Tua. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
it sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Over the middle and complete to Ross. Got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dolphins.
Now Tua. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the 1st half.
Tua wants to down.
Catch it.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time.
7 bounces off everybody's face mask.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that one finds Waddle on the comebacker. And he's not quite going to get to field goal there. That's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
We see the Patriot offense with Mac Jones back out there. And his struggles, they're continuing. He had 3 interceptions in last week's ball game. 2 more already here before halftime. As they goes down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A nice stick and stop for a loss here from Jalen Phillips.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Jones throw here taken in by Parker. Through the middle of the field.
Get faster!
Devontae Parker.
No!
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. Henry. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best get forward. Not get either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. H.A. now up the middle. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first play. Here's Jones on the return. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Patriots take over. We'll get another look at Devontae Parker and the Patriot offense. He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making have really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2. Take a shot down the field there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Wow.
Now the Dolphins going to on 3rd down, Elliott. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. first kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Dolphins taking over as they tackle 1 minute to go. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa completes it to the tight end Smythe. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Sanders' kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Marcus Jones.
Anybody's catching me
He
right
take
now?
this all the way. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
Fastest guys on the team.
Yeah,
You got a guy 2.5 tall running him down.
First half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
Have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And it's a pretty good return here to the 29. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Anybody from
I thought at
getting
first
to
he tried to
the
run, but he
lead.
just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
10th carry now for Elliott. Immediately there. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go.
Throwing Jones. And that will be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other happy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A-Chain here. They stay on the ground. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get him much at all.
No, not at all. That looks for 3rd long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
And now the rookie's free. Now look out to the 20. With his first Marcus Jones, a return man. And out a little across the 27. And now out come the Patriots. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Taken down at the 42.
Don't worry, Juju.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that.
I didn't need you to block that guy anyway. Glad you were downfield.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think it would being bigger.
Now Jones. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now Jones on 1st down. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Micah's his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Devon A-Chain in the offense, ready to go once again.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He dumps it off to A-Chain.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Well, to his throws taken in by Waddle. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From midfield, here's Tua.
Oh, Duggar!
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
A real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring it out. Okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive going 14 and also going for first down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. He'll be
mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Down now. For it with Elliott. And he will have the first down at the 21-yard line. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now. 18 yards as he's got the nights going on. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Interception.
To the goal line, but it's in.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football
do
right
that
there. You've
all
got to
the
lead,
time.
you've got
Throw
to
an
protect it,
interception
and he's
all the
taking
time.
chances putting it
And you
out
think
there.
I'd stop
in a little
doing
bit
it?
of jeopardy.
Nope.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't it?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Jones now. Going to throw on 3rd and goal toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an
That's
excellent
hands.
defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly
I
recognized how
have
important
figured
it
out
was
over these
to bring
first
up
2
fourth
games
down
that
here.
Juju Smith-Schuster
And
should
right through.
anything.
And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final
And
piece to
I've
this
bragged
puzzle.
on
A
Mac
3-score
Jones.
lead. I don't think there's any
So
coming back
much.
from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for
But
giving
it's
up on the
hitting
game right here. But I do think you're right in this
Schuster's
case. This late in the game,
hands.
2 scores
It's
is
not
tough
like
enough.
he's gotta
3,
die for it like
I'm with you.
Gesicki.
That seems out of the question.
He's made some
And not
crazy
willing
catches.
to risk another
Mac Jones is
fumble.
throwing
He'll sit on
horrible.
this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins
But Juju
offense now heads
Smith-Schuster,
back on the field.
they're hitting your hand,
Where
man.
we stand
Like,
right now in the
catch
fourth
the
quarter,
ball.
this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
Oh,
you would have to think
Asante
that's going
Samuel,
to be something
please.
they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch
Again,
every
I
error
have it
that they
set
made
to play
and
ball,
figure
not
out how to
defend.
not do it in the future. And mentally,
And we're
I
just
think a lot of the
keeping our
guys are
back
already
to the
starting
ball
think about, okay,
the
how do we put this
entirety
behind us and get better for the next
the
time
play.
out? This,
Bouncing off the
they'll
bag,
use as
bouncing off the
motivation for
head.
the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
Tua now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
The offense
This might be
on
the
third
worst
down tonight,
Patriots team
they've
I've
struggled
ever
to the
played
tune of
with.
2 for 8 so far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this
You gotta
game
get that
overall.
pick there,
It's been a
bud.
blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go for it on
That's
fourth,
it.
but this one is going to wind
I think
up
we won our
incomplete.
first game.
The Dolphins can't convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Second and 9. They go to Elliott again. And for one of the first times all night, where as they bury him behind the line, they wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you can.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss.
Let's
the
go
Patriots send out their punter.
Give away a bunch of our draft picks.
Goes backwards, so he's on
upgrade the offensive line to still have 2 seconds to throw the ball.
A fair catch called for and made at the 12. On the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8.
21G.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
The scary part about the Dolphins
right away
is
as he's taken down right there at the 44.
You don't have to throw it all the way downfield. You just get it to Waddle Hill, and they can outrun anybody.
So many times we talk about
Just
coverage,
give
we're just
them
talking
a
about a
little bit of
defender
open
running with a
space on
receiver,
their
but a
ball.
big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Remember what I was saying?
Foot race. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
How Hunt had a successful pass
down, but incomplete.
The deep is, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out.
What will look like a march to the end zone is a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And a throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them, blanketed the field in.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
Yeah, 4th and 10, end of the game.
From 21 yards
Just go ahead and give up the
away.
touchdown.
And the Dolphins
We didn't
have got
need
it
to
back
make
to
a
a
stand or
two-score
nothing.
game here in the 4th.
So happened last week too.
Extra
Why
point
finish
up
game
and
strong,
good by
really?
Sanders, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And did the Dolphins
You're
get it?
kidding.
Yes, football. Here's an
I hate this
Throwing
game so
Tua.
much.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Tua. Going right back to Wilson. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds. Now Tua. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. Here's Tua. They're going to try and run.
Came into play, a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And the Patriots cover, and that should just about assure victory. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal, kind of like when you score on special teams, I need to win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking a question that I know, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978 November.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown. And now everybody
if they and Juju Smith-Schuster, such a disappointment. Players
These
ready to
players
negotiate.
on the last year of their contract.
I just got you, bud. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to bid, okay? You just got here. That's up. We have hardly any decent players, I'd say, but just so happens that literally all of our decent players are in their last contract year, so that'll be fun losing all of them. Alright, well that'll do it for this one. We will try it again here in a day or two.